Hi my friends, happy Saturday. It is so late, but I didn't forget about you. I knew I wanted to take my time today and come and bring you Missy Live when I felt like it. So welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're even awake, if you're even home, if you're not at the Adele concert, just living it up, I'm here just to give you some tips so you can come back and watch this later, right? So what did I want to talk about? Today, Sleepy Saturday. I heard friends talking this week about how they couldn't get to sleep, and I was kind of overhearing their conversation, but it reminded me, sleep is very important, right? To our health, to our wellness, to our state of mind. And so I know a lot of you, well, I know I've had clients who have trouble sleeping. Go ahead and say what's up, you guys, if you're tuning in. Give me a thumbs up if you're just happy to be alive, all right? And then remember to share this if you think there's helpful information in here. Cool. Okay, I remember to say that. Anyway, so sleeping, so you want to get a good night's rest so your body can recover if you're doing a workout program, or you just want to feel better, have a better mood, you guys. So something I'd like to share with you, I'm about to cycle off of caffeine again, so no coffee, and I'll wean myself off with some black tea and then, some green tea, and then I'll just go to just straight herbal, no caffeine. So in that process, it's going to force me to get some real sleep, right? Because there's no faking it to make it. If you don't get to sleep and you don't have the caffeine, you're not going to push it through, right? So, anyway, that's a sidebar. But caffeine can actually keep you up, right? So if you're eating or drinking that stuff way too late, that can keep you up. But one of the things I was going to tell you was, if you need help getting to sleep at night, okay, what always works for me is a heavy leg workout, okay? And then I'll do like 20-30 minutes of cardio afterwards, and I'll get home, shower, and I'll have to crawl myself into the bed, okay? So work out. If you're having trouble getting to sleep, tire yourself out. So by the time you get home, you're just like falling asleep, yeah? Okay. Do you hear Princess snoring? My dog's asleep. She has no problem sleeping. And actually, to tell you the truth, you guys, that's never really been a problem for me, trying to get to sleep. However, when there's been maybe like 2 times in my life where I was having trouble sleeping, that's how I knew something was really wrong. I was like, okay, what's going on if Missy can't get to sleep? Kind of the same thing like if I lose my appetite, because I never lose my appetite. So if I lose my appetite, you're like, whoa, Missy, what's going on? You need some serious help, right? But that's very rare. So anyway, trying to stay on point here. Yes, work out if you have a hard time getting to sleep. Cut the caffeine out, you guys. I know, so sometimes, well, when I was having trouble sleeping years and years ago, it was because I was having like those energy drinks right before dance rehearsal, and then I tried to get to sleep, and I had so much on my mind. It was stress, it was work, it was like a combination of things, right? And so, I couldn't get to sleep, and it was so weird, and I knew something was wrong, and I had to figure it out, right? Because I would get up early. I had to be at work at 6 a.m. in the morning. That was crazy, right? So yeah, cut that stuff out. I know, yeah, I know you love your coffee, but try to do decaf. Try to do something else, yeah? Okay, get some sleep, people. What else did I want to say? You know me. I'm going to say meditate. That's the cure for everything, right? You're having this problem, you're having that problem. Meditate, people. It gets you to get still. You breathe. You focus. It's just wonderful and amazing. But if you're like, that's not for me, I don't do that, that's okay. I got some great CDs. I'll screenshot them and I'll put them in the comments. My favorite is Deepak. He's got this chakra system. Well, it's about clearing the chakras is what the whole CD is about. It's a beautiful cover too, so I'm going to post that up here for you. And then you can check it out. You can try it. Go sample it, right? iTunes will show you an example. But it's really cool. It takes you through the chakras and he tells you what each one represents, right? And the colors that coordinate with it, and he'll give you the real term, the Sanskrit term for it. It's really cool. But I don't know if anybody else loved Deepak's voice. Like, there's something mesmerizing about his voice. So it's like that just alone, just listening to him and then running the mantra, oh my gosh, I'm usually out by the 3rd, 4th chakra, and he starts at the first one, right? I hardly ever make it all the way up when I'm using it for that reason, to go to sleep. So you guys, try it, okay? Another one that I like is Joe Dispenza. He's got this guided meditation called, oh boy, it's the placebo. You are the placebo. Yes? It's awesome. Who's there? Rosalie, I love you. Hello. Thanks for tuning in. I know. So, where was I? Joe Dispenza. awesome guided meditation, okay? And I love it. Mostly I like to do it not for sleep, okay? Because it really gets me in that space of just like, you can call it oneness or you could call it nothingness, where I just feel like out of my body, floating in outer space, totally connected and yet not connected to anything. It's freaking amazing. But it's just a way to get in there and clear your mind and just really connect to what's important. And then he guides you into like setting your intention and releasing the stuff you don't need, right? But when I do this, when I go to sleep, oh my gosh, it's so cool the way it just, because he's talking to you about the space and between the space, and he's walking you through the different parts of your body. And that can put me out quickly too. So you guys, I'll screenshot that and I'll share it with you as well. Another one that I love is Wayne Dyer, and I think his name is James Twyman, the Moses Code. This one is awesome. So he does one that's real light music, and then a second track which has the guitar in it. It's really cool. What's up, Shay, my boy in the house? Thank you. I love you. Yes. Everybody be happy. James Twyman, the Moses Code. Okay, so this one's awesome. I mean, it reminds me of, do you guys remember that movie? I think it was 300, you know, and the Spartans, and the guy goes up to the elder and he's like, we need to go to war. And the guy was like, oh, hold on, let's get this young girl high. And then she's like, hi, and she's like doing this beautiful dance. But that music, there's something about that music and that flowiness. So anyway, that's a sidebar. It reminds me of that track. But be careful when you use these tracks if you're going to use the Moses Code one, because it's more for like intention setting. So if you got like really funky stuff going on in your mind, maybe don't want to sit with that one. Maybe if you're already clear and you just really want to sleep and relax and set some intentions, that's a great one for that. What else? Oh, I was going to tell you guys, I went to Tao class today. It was awesome. English Tao class. Oh my gosh, I love it. They're so... My friends out there are the nicest, loving people, okay? And they always feed us, and then they send us home with food. It's so amazing. And I just love the discussions. It really resonates with me, you guys. If you haven't studied Taoism, it's just really practical stuff, and it really just kind of lines up with everything I've been studying spiritually. And I study a lot of different religions: Hinduism, Buddhism, Taoism. We even learn about Confucianism, Christianity. I mean, it's really cool stuff. So you guys, yeah, I don't know why I wanted to bring up the Tao class, but I had a wonderful evening, and so that's why I got home late, and that's why I was chilling. And oh, what was really cool is the woman, the second half of class, was all about cooking vegetarian. I was like, how awesome is that, yo? And she made this homemade sauce for spaghetti, and what she did, what I loved, she just threw in carrots just for the fun of it, just to put more nutrients into her sauce. And it's like, yeah, you might think that's weird, but it was so cool. And then she put coconut milk, and I was like, what? Coconut milk? But it was so yummy, you guys. It added that rich flavor without putting in the bad fat. She told us that you could switch out coconut milk and coconut oil. Grapeseed oil she preferred for the frying, better than the olive oil. I was like, oh, okay. And so my mom used to cook with grapeseed oil. I think because she used to shop at John's, and you can find all kinds of cool stuff there. But anyway, the spaghetti sauce with the tomatoes. Oh yeah, so switching out your oils. So yeah, you could get rid of the butter, you know, start using the coconut oil and the coconut milk. It makes things rich and creamy. Get rid of the heavy whipping cream, all that stuff. She said, you never have to use heavy cream again. I'm like, you're right, because I love this and it's good, and I'm gonna cook that way, yeah? She also made this wonderful quinoa salad, which she just threw in all kinds of different greens, your spinach, your arugula. She said she loves arugula. I'm still not loving arugula yet, but I like kale, so you know, anything's possible. She throws in the kale and the mixed greens, the quinoa. She made this homemade dressing, which was awesome. She likes the white balsamic vinegar better. I don't care, I like the dark one. It was so yummy though, you guys, and I'm so blessed, and I know you guys are blessed too. So let's all take the time to be grateful right now. What did you do today? How awesome was it? Did you indulge? Was it just so amazing? What did I indulge in today? Well, the food was all healthy. We went to the big temple too afterwards, and we got some really good food, but I did kind of have like a little a little, what do you call those little things? Pastry with the little nuts and cinnamon. It was really small. It was good though. But I'm not a sweets person. I'd rather indulge on a big, juicy mango. Ugh, so good. So, any health and fitness questions, you guys, let me know. I'll come back tomorrow to see you. I love you. Have a wonderful evening. Try those CDs. I'm going to screenshot that. So if you have trouble sleeping, let's try that, right? And then if you're on the other end of the spectrum, you're like me and you're just not getting enough sleep, get your butt to bed. Okay, you guys, we need 6 hours minimum. 7 is better. 8 is optimal, right? I know some people who sleep 9 hours a day. They are awesome. I wish I could sleep 9 hours a day. So you guys, let's take care of ourselves. Let's take care of each other. Love each other. Have a good night. Oh, I love you too. We'll hang out sometime, Miss Rosalie Flores. That's it, you guys. Stay blessed. Peace out. Oh wait, what? 9 hours? Girl, 9 hours is awesome. I'll talk to you later. Good night.